Hi, everybody. Just wanted to give you a little bit of an intro into using Wix. So the PDF asks you, guide anyway, asks you to go to wix.com and make an account. So once you're logged in, you actually get to this screen. You won't see other sites here. These are just ones I've fiddled around with. But your options up here are to create a new site. So once you're in here, you can look around if you want, go to the help files over here, explore Wix. I would suggest a help file. One good thing would be to look for something like an intro or a tour. That would be very useful to you, I think, to give you a little head start. But now that you're in here and you want to start creating your site, you would say create a site. Okay, you can create a folder and put the site in the folder if you're planning to do more. Don't worry about upgrading to premium. So when I create a site, I'm brought to a series of questions. So what kind of site would this be? Hence the plan, hence the sitemap. Now you know. You've done this, you've worked it out. I know someone said photography, you would choose photography. I'm going to say blog for starters. When it says let Wix ADI create a website for you. Not right now. Because there's an exam attached to this course, you guys do need to know what you're doing. I don't mind, you doing two, but in order for you to learn how to use Wix here effectively and go through those motions, you really do need to create your website with the editor, okay? And I'll show you how to do that. You just say edit a template. And now you can start from scratch and you get an idea. So you can choose still kind of a theme, right? So here's templates of blogs, for example, but not quite being created for you. So you would choose a blog that you like. You can go through multiple pages, as you can see. And you can do personal blog, food, travel, news, business, so on and so forth. You can even do a podcast blog, which is kind of cool. And I'm just going to select one for now, just to bring you in, give you some clarity. You can view before you choose, or you can edit. So I'm just going to say view. And it lets me see the site. And you have to sign into the blog here. And then there's entries that the person has made, et cetera, et cetera. You can view full demo or you can edit. So I'm going to say edit. So even though I'm using a theme, I'm not letting it be created for me so that I actually have to add things and understand how Wix works. So I have basically, this is my dashboard. These are my menus. So this is, again, your homepage, your blog, your videos, your info. If you think of your sitemap, your homepage would be up here, right? And then you would have page 1, page 2, page 3, and page 4 underneath, et cetera, et cetera. So I have a toolbar over here. This is used when I add something to my site. It allows me to manipulate it. Over here is to add something to my site. So this toolbar is to add to my site, and the other toolbar was to manipulate what I added. So when I say add here, it's pretty straightforward. What I want to add: strip, decorative, gallery, image, text, menu, social, embed, blog, store, bookings, events, members. So I could say add an image, right there, and see upload my image, free Wix image, etc. So it's intuitive in that when I say add, I'm adding something to the site. Background is my general background that you guys can see. These are sections, okay? These little boundaries and stuff. My layout is set up this way so that I scroll down the middle. It's basically one page. When I click on the top, I'm brought to, on the actual preview, I'm brought to the other parts of the single page. I'll show you how that works in a second. Menus and pages. So there's my menus. I can add a page right here. That would add a page to this up here, okay? Blog pages, etc., blog post, page transitions. What happens when I go from one page to the next? Is there a visual effect you want? And a question mark up here shows me on every one of these menus that I can get assistance with what to do next. Background, straightforward. Do I like this background? Do I want to change it? Do I want to add a color? Do I want it to be a video? Do I want to apply to all pages? This is other pages, but that means all pages. Again, add is to add anything. This is mainly font stuff, so colors and text. how my color themes are going to be used. I can look at different groups of colorings and choose. This is the Wix app market. This is when I mentioned third-party integrations, adding things to my Wix website. This is where I would find it. So I can look for Instagram feed, site search, visitor analytics, down here, smile points, all kind, just millions of things. You just have to look through it to see what's there, okay? But that's third-party integrations. Media, do I want to add social media up here? Video, gallery, pretty much anything here. And upload, I can search as well, and I can look at the help file to find out more information. I'm just gonna move this out of the way. Down here, we have Blog Manager. Okay, I'm just gonna let you see there's a tooltip when you hover over, it tells you what it is. So this is my blog pages, blog elements. These are parts of my blog I can make to make it look even more interesting, as you can see. Blog sidebar, and again, information to tell me what it is and learn more about blogging and using this as a blog site. Okay, lastly, Ascend Business Tools. So these are basically ways of tracking visitors to your site. You have analytics and reports, finances, if you're a store, customer management, marketing, and SEO. So this is how to drive traffic to your site. Learn more. I would suggest an upgrade to Ascend would only be if you were paying for this for one reason or another. Again, when you add things to your site from over here in this menu, come up here and switch to mobile. Get an idea of how it would look on a mobile phone. Usually it's customized automatically, but you can kind of go through your site this way and check it out. Alrighty. And we can say skip this. This is what it looks like. And I'll go back to switch to desktop. Your favorite tool in the whole world, guys, right here is undo or redo. So undo would undo what you just did. Tools is how I show everything, layers, rulers, grid lines. If I don't want to see, for instance, the toolbar, I would unclick this. And as you can see, toolbar is now gone. If I want the toolbar back, toolbar. But again, the toolbar is for elements I add. See, when I click on this title, come over here, the options start opening up. I have a line, I have a range, copy, duplicate. And as I go through, each one has different options that start appearing here, position, size, and I can alter that anytime. Okay, so general overview of the site, how to build it, and what I want you guys to do is go in and manipulate with all this stuff. Now, if you're on the home page, one more thing I should say, you want to click to your other pages, you can use this menu to bring you there. Okay, so now I want to, edit my blog page. And if I want to go back to the home page, I can go back up. It's an easy way to get around. Under settings, there's a whole bunch of things you can look at here. Mobile friendly, accessibility. That would be accessibility features. We were talking about that ADA compliant, so that people with disability can see your site. That would be where you'd alter that. Roles and permissions, marketing, social media, business info. So just remember that this is a fictional site. So you don't want to actually add PayPal accounts or real product links. If you put the product on there, you have to edit it in order for it to become real. So what I suggest is you put a placeholder on there under that business solutions, or up here under add when you're adding a store. Okay, wherever that was on here somewhere. There it is. And when you're adding a store, you don't want to you want to leave the links broken. So once the store is there, I get the message, you're going to do a store. And we leave it like that. Developer mode, we don't need to worry about this. This is all about editing the actual program. So I'm not interested in you guys knowing that. That would be more vocational or college stuff. Hire a partner, that would be someone to probably edit your site, help. This is all kinds of help. Search the editor help center, keyboard shortcuts. So that's a useful tool right there. And upgrade would be a paid version of this. When I go back to site, I'm on the main page. Okay, I can preview anytime. It's already saved automatically, but I can preview anytime here. And when I want to publish, I would hit publish. Okay, and that's just a general introduction. I'll go through more of these in small tutorials as we go, so you guys can have a good idea of what to use them for and how to use them.